Fog Football live here, and I don't even know why I'm live. I went to go live 10 minutes ago, which would have been better because it wouldn't have been 1-0 Celtic at that stage. But Celtic have made it 1-0 here against Hibs, and seriously, like, what are Hibs about? What are Hibs actually about these days? Not long up either. This is probably going to be 2-0 here. This is absolute mince. I was expecting, can Hibs keep them out? 2 minutes in, Celtic's first attack, man, and it's all over. I don't know how long this stream's going to go, everybody, because I could literally just end it right here, right now. I wouldn't be too. I'm a bit soul destroyed. Why couldn't Hibs have went 1-0 up just to make things interesting? But no, they're an absolute diddy club. Hibs are falling apart. Look at the state of them. All their empty seats. Looks like an island Asda without their veg. You should have gone to Specsavers too. Aye, Nicholas Kuhn though with the goal. Just too easy. Just too easy is what it is. We've got 3 viewers. How's everyone doing? Get your questions in, because I mean, honestly, if Celtic go 3-4-5, I predict it 5. If they go 5-0 up, I'm not going to sit here, right? But yeah, if Hibs can get back into it, we'll be here a wee bit longer, shall we? So how's everybody doing? Yeah, it's just a bit. Free kick there, hits the wall. How many times do you see Kyogo doing that on the shoulder of the defender? So bad defending. I agree. Tavis, just so bad. Hibs are shite, man. David Gray will not see. I mean, they're not going to sack him in August, right? But he will not see 2025 as Hibs manager. Not a chance. That club is a mess. You know, they were talking about before the game how Celtic have only won 4 out of 15. 4 out of the last 15 trips here. It's their toughest. It's the toughest away ground that Celtic have had in the last, obviously, 15 games. I mean, that just tells you everything you need to know about certain teams not performing against Celtic. Rangers, because, I mean, we should have the fucking, Ibrox should be the toughest ground for Celtic, not Easter Road. And then you look at this today, the Hibs fans just look absolutely demotivated. As launched forward there. Your team are rotten, 4-0 Celtic. You talking about Hibs? JJ. I predicted 5-0 Celtic. Tried to play through. Liam Scales, though, deals with it into the midfield. Matt O'Reilly gets absolutely poleaxed there. Tell you what, man. This is not very good from Hibs. And I tell you what, the quality on the Virgin go up is seriously lacking these days. This could turn bad. Yeah, this could be a cricket score. Very well could be. Joe Newell, governor. Big Joe Newell. You lad. That's plenty. Kyogo tried to run through there. Right, come on, Hibs. No bias here on this chat. Of course there is. Fucking get a goal, Hibs. Do something. Come on. Pish. Absolute pish. Absolutely shite. I mean, have you ever seen a collection of worse kits? That's awful at the back there for Celtic, by the way. Liam Scales, a guy. Liam Scales, the guy I've gave Stephen, my boy, where are you lot getting the money? Court this week for 9 million. Your club are sinking. That's going to get settled out of court. Don't you worry about Rangers. You worry about how the mighty Hibs are going to win this game, JJ. All right, and I'll worry about Rangers' bank balance. But Kasper Schmeichel, yet they can see the goal in Scottish football. Will that change today? Long throw into the box. What I dead on? What's that for, man? The referee? What's he playing at there? Liam Scales holding the back of his dome. Not buying it. How's that a free kick? I agree. I mean, like 2 minutes in, Hibs can't even. Kuhn continuing his fine form to the start of the season. It is an absolute shambles of a club, though. Hibs at the minute. I feel your pain, wee man. Yeah, this is going to be a painful watch along. It might not last too long. Carter Vickers is at the back looking for a way through. I mean, it's good play there for Celtic, but it's just absolute mince, right? Take allegiances out and who you want to drop points. The underdog, the underdog can't concede that early because they're shite and they're the underdog. And what do they go and do? They go and concede, wee man. Not good enough. Not good enough. Here we go. James Forrest. Full season watching us get better. Played over the top there. Defended well by Hibs. Cleared by Hibs. Got 14 people watching. How are we all doing? Sack Davy Gray. I don't even know how to change the title of live stream when you're in it. Let's see. The share screen. I don't even know what a share screen is. It would be the edit button. It would be the edit button. Look at that, head it down, and it's a throw in to Celtic. So there's not much really happening. It's just a very, if this is 0-0 at this point, you're like, oh, Hibs, 11 minutes in, they've done, they've weathered the storm. Storm's all over. Look at this, man. Hibs are getting ripped apart every time Celtic come forward, man. They're getting absolutely rinsed. But yeah, well, I don't even think I got the finish about the kits, but a yellow shirt with green shorts, and then I think Hibs definitely do green better than Celtic. I'll give them that, but it's not very nice. Stevie, you're better going back to bed with your white teddy bear. Probably be as well, JJ. My wee white teddy bear. Do you reckon Scott Brown would take Hibs' job? Yeah, why wouldn't he? Maybe because Hibs could be in the Championship and Ayr could be in the Premiership next season. Ball whipped in, cleared by Hibs. Green is green, Stevie. No, I disagree. I think Hibs incorporate green better. It's like certain clubs incorporate other colours better. It's like, yeah, you get like United, Liverpool, and Arsenal all red, but yeah, obviously one of them's going to do it better than the other one, aren't they? It's too much to ask Hibs for a fucking goal, please. Probably is, isn't it? But Kuhn, some player. I don't know what happened to the Kuhn from last season, but it looks like they've replaced him with someone. Here we go, Hibs. Come on, whip it fucking in. Get this on somebody's head. Oh! Corner kick to Hibs. The pressure's on, everybody. Celtic are about to fold. Right. Aye, come on, Hibs. Great support on Celtic. Here we go. It won't be great when he fires this in fucking top bins. And Celtic still win 5-1 anyway. A free kick's been given. The referees just make these decisions. What's that free kick for, out of curiosity, everybody? No, doesn't make sense to me. Celtic on the attack, out wide. Tell you what, the quality is fucking more of the stream, not the Carter Vickers out to Scales. Because Scales no just turn and ping one for 50 yards into his own net. Then I'd maybe understand some of the hate the guy gets. Like I said, sport. Back to the goalie, Kasper Schmeichel. Fucking couple of minutes in, man, they concede. Boggin. It's the left back, don't like Taylor. Greg Taylor. But yeah, did he, man, Greg Taylor, isn't he? A bit of Dexter. Right. Stevie, get real. You know we will dominate for another decade. What you mean? Hibs are about to come back here and win. No domination's put on hold. Because Davy Gray's turned into fucking Heisenberg. Look at that. That's such a good ball, by the way. Kun the new Yotta, or was Palma meant to be? Tell you what, that was very good play for Celtic. But it was well defended by Hibs. What's happened to Nicholas Kun, man? The guy's turned into this unplayable beast. I liked it better when he was shite. Hatati loses it. That's a yellow card, referee. Hibs were on the counter attack there. Nah, he's not feeling it. Smell my fear. Yeah, but you're saying like another 9 in a row, right? Do you not want to aim for more than 9 in a row? Would you not rather 10? Not that it's going to happen. You know, Rangers are going to do 9. 9. 9 Fata. As it's forward, Hibs try and get a goal. No quite working it for the Hibbies here. Joel Newell on the ball. Terry Monroe's a long way to go. Doug Barkin. Hibs just passing her in the... Oh, I tell you what, if he lost it there, Kyogo was through. That is awful, Hibs. Fucking hell. That is rank rotten. Fucking, who witnessed that? Hibs are so bad. Look, what are they doing? Hibs are so fucking shite, man. It's honestly unbelievable how bad they are. They give it away, right? Should result it in a goal, and then they give it away again, and it nearly resulted in a goal. Kyogo just drags it wide. Hibs are so bad. You know, anybody, including myself, who wanted Hibs to step up to task today and get a result, I don't how can you be surprised about this? I think the best case scenario in this game is it ends 1-0. I just see Celtic massively increasing their look at the neck of that. What what are we doing? This team is on its arse. Yep. This Hibs are a fucking disgrace, by the way. This is a club that deserves relegated. Tell you what a goal for McGregor, right? But see if I support the Hibs. I mean, I'm glad I fucking don't but it's so bad. You know, it's a good goal for McGregor, right? But this, I predicted 5-0. See anybody? I mean, I was wishful thinking. You'd have to be the king of wishful thinking. You would have to be if you thought Hibs were going to get something for this game, by the way. Hibs are shite. Hibs are absolutely fucking rank rotten. But like again, you know, very good goal for Cal McGregor, right? He does get a bit of slack on this channel, but it's like, where's the Hibs defending there? You know, they're literally. Should the goalie save that? It's debatable. It's debatable. But yeah, I mean, we're not in 20 minutes. The game was done 3 minutes. Look, what is it with Hibs? They keep putting it back to the goalie, and he's off his fucking line. And every time it's near it for a throw in or a corner or something. Fuck, what's going on? Anyway, king of wishful thinking. Too bad. I thought. Because it's the king of wishful thinking. Hibs, do something, man. Look at the state of this, man. This is like Sunday League. This is rank. Hibs get scored at 3-0 by St Mirren. This Davy Gray, man, he won't. I said he won't last till 2025. He's not going to last until September. What's this? 3-0? No. Almost 3-0. If you think Hibs are shite, should see Nico. They are alright. Oh no. Kyogo almost made it 3-0. James Forrest skipping past 10 men. How's 50-year-old James Forrest taking all these defenders for a ride? But he is. McGregor back. Anyway, because this game's over, how we all doing today? Who wants to talk transfer news? Because this is going to be, I predicted 5-0. Jesus Christ. No, this could be anything. This is as much as Celtic want it to be. Can't wait to play your lot. Yeah, I think there was a few Rangers fans, not including myself. I mean, I thought the first half was all right. It was passable, right? There's a lot of people pretending that beating Motherwell 2-1's, the holy grail. It's really not. Steve Clark is at the game. Sutton said a penny for Steve Clark's thoughts. What would Steve Clark's thoughts be? Still think if we sell O'Reilly, we lose so much. If we fail to sign a day one of the others, it will be a bad patch. Could be. I know what's going on. We are 17 minutes into this stream, everybody. Hit that like button. As Liam Scales flicks over to Carter Vickers. Watch this. This is going to be 3-0 into James Forrest is just having a wee merry-go-round here. Back to Kuhn. Atati. Oh, O'Reilly almost makes it 3. Boggin to say the least. Bargain to say the least. I mean, a penny for Steve Clark's thoughts. I just fucking heard that, Sutton. Don't tell me my stream's crashed. What's the score? I'm pretty sure it's 2-0. But my stream's died, so I need to put it back on. Are you enjoying watching a good football team? No. I don't know what I expected today. Yeah, I always thought Celtic would win, right? But I was kind of hoping. No, it's not going to do. That stream's fucking well behind. Yeah, Casper, I know you made a save. Absolutely not. But let's get on here. I'm trying to find a fucking... It's no loading. It's no loading. Why is Virgin Media Go, or whatever that's called, so shite? JJ, mate, don't, mate. I'm sure some of the Rangers fans are one poor game away for a bath with a toaster. Fucking hell. Tell you what, like... could I agree with that? Kasper Schmeichel having a Copper. James Forrest. Rocky, I don't even know. I think Rocky's on the bench. They need Rocky to come on. The real Rocky. Thought that was a handball there, but Davy Gray, is he getting sacked soon, everybody? 24 minutes in. Yeah, match stats for anyone that cares. 0 shots to 7. 72% possession to 28. For Celtic, that is. I don't know how read it. If Hibs had that, wouldn't matter if Hibs have that when you're getting beat 2-0 anyway. Liam Scales looking for a ball. Hibs, can you fucking actually mount something here? Just give us the league. There's a wee team in Paisley that would suggest otherwise at the minute. There's Nicholas Kuhn. Nicholas Kuhn is just. Nicholas Kuhn just went on. I mean, he gave it away, like, but come on, Hibs, fucking day something, man. Look at this. Come on, you. Who is that? Is that Martin Boyle? Fucking day something. Come on. So bad, man. This team. Would you take Norman Smiley, Rangers? Is that WCW Norman Smiley? Kuhn looks like Jota and Larson's love child, Stevie. I think he needs a wee bit more games before he gets those sort of comparisons at this level. But yeah, he's had a pretty good start to the season, hasn't he? 17 viewers. How are we all doing? Gregor loses it. Yeah, WCW Norman Smiley. See, bet there's fucking the other cunt in this chat that's even clicked onto that. I'll be honest, Stevie, I'm loving the meltdown. And when we beat you all at Parkhead and your manager and angry Stevie, TNA Norman Smiley. WCW TNA, it doesn't matter. Same thing. Kuhn and Liam Scales improve this season. I've always thought Liam Scales was good, though. Come on, sound like Beale with a French accent. Well, I mean, he's Belgian. European accent, maybe. This is a bit soul destroying. That's probably going to be 3-0, isn't it? Greg Taylor whips it in. That's a free kick, referee. It's one thing Celtic don't have in a forward area is height. Why is he go down holding his face, man? That's actually embarrassing. Who is that? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. The Hibs guy went down holding his face and there was no contact. I actually hate that about football, man. I hate it when my own players do it and I hate when other players do it. It's actually embarrassing. Belgians is just the Dutch version of French, mate. I mean, that's Belgians is the Dutch version of French. Is that not like Wales is the Scotch version of England? Some pish like that. I think the Belgians would disagree with that. Height coming, yeah, big idea. He does offer a bit of height. Scored a few headers as for Fruhig. Oh, Greg Taylor. Referee, what's going on here? Carter Vickers, right, we're 28 minutes in. If this goes 3 or 4, man, I think we'll just end the stream at half time because, I mean, what's the point? I did watch along. I don't have a. There's no hope in hell I Hibs doing anything. So hold on. No, really, because Belgians either speak Flemish, which is Dutch, or Walloon, which is French. Stevie, Belgian is a buffer state. You take Dutch and French, combine it, and you got Belgian. It's not exactly the same as French, but it's basically with a few Dutch words. But see, how does that work then? Why not? Why not just speak one of the other languages instead of creating your own with a different twist on it? And when's that? When did that happen? Whose idea was that? Where's Son of Scotland? He's working today. And besides, there was a lot of talk about baths and toasters after that result yesterday. I think he's had one of them. It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it? Bit of a mess. As we're half an hour into this game, it was done after Napoleon was smashed, mate. It was done to set up to stop the Dutch and French from warring with each other. You know your history, Milo. I like a bit of history. That's good. So hold on. They set up a country in between the Netherlands. No, they set up the Netherlands. No, they set up Belgium in between them to stop them warring with each other. Like, here, this is kind of like your country, and it's kind of like yours. Well, no, I know all about East and West Germany, but I mean, I never learned about Napoleon. I'm aware of who the guy was. Belgium isn't a real. So is that why, like, Max Verstappen's born in Belgium, but he's always going to be Dutch, sort of thing? So everyone that's Belgium's fake. They're no real. It's a made-up country. Oh, there we go then. We're a bit closer, aye. Because I always wondered that. There we go. Wee history lesson here. Anyway, 2-0 Celtic, everybody. Everyone in Belgium identifies as French or Dutch. That's pretty poor, though, isn't it? There's a country in Europe, I mean, I know there's quite a few that's got like no identity. I know you'll probably it'll be the same with a lot of your Eastern Bloc countries, but that's pretty poor, man. Isn't it? That's sad. Imagine being from Belgium then, not knowing your arse from your head. That's that of it. Mess. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I like that wee history lesson. Let's do a wee history lesson about Hibs. They're shite. End of lesson. End of lesson for the Hibsies. That's why they usually have foreign managers, so it doesn't favour the French or Dutch side. What a weird gimmick the Belgians have got going then. So Kevin De Bruyne, what's he then? Is he just a gimmick? He could be. Kevin De Bruyne's definitely more Dutch than French. Yeah. If you order Celtic off Wish, you get Hibs. I think that's a bit disrespectful to Wish. I don't know what Hibs are. Maybe you ordered them off some fucking jabroni on the street or something. Because I don't know what is up with this. Like, Davy Gray, man, you are snookered. There's not a hope in hell. They're so bad. Celtic have just took it easy. De Bruyne wasn't even born in Europe. I'm sure he's born in one of the old colonies that the Dutch or French owned. There you go. De Bruyne, Dutch name. Who cares? JJ, he doesn't want. He didn't go to school. He doesn't want a history lesson. What are Hibs doing here? Hibs Observer.co.uk, 21 viewers. You should really know about. You should really know about it since 1690 as a part of the Dutch French story. Yeah, but it's the whole Napoleon thing. I know all about 1690, right? I'm a history teacher, talk football. You should be Is Napoleon not like the 1800s? You should chime in, JJ. Yeah, but the war with us in France went over 200 years. That's mad. Like, yeah, you think wars long, like world wars, 5 years, but 200 years, like 100-year war, all that stuff. But I guess there's stuff like that. Fuck, I guess there's stuff like that even here in the UK. As Celtic. Like, come on, Hibs. They're so bad. Look at the state of that. 21 people watching. Talk football. It's not my fault, Nuco or shite. Hey, let's talk football then. Let's talk history. You're right. Let's talk history in football. Rangers have got more league titles than Celtic, so there we go. That's all the history we need to talk about. Put it this way, JJ, right? Say you think Rangers are on one, then the title this season wouldn't mean hee-haw to Celtic, because in your eyes you're already 53 ahead of them. When in reality you'd match Rangers this season if you won 55, and next season you'd better them. So keep that energy up at the end of this season. Hearts will be second this season. Take it. No, Hearts are awful. Like, yeah, they will get better, right? They've got the squad to do it. But if anyone watched that game yesterday, man, that Hearts team looks fucking dire. Absolute mince. No, they're better than Hibs, but I mean, that means you could finish 11th and still be better than Hibs. Hibs could go down. As the save is made. Better than Hibs. Better. Why were Celtic fans so ungrateful to Fergus McCann when he saved them? It was basically when the Levaran split for the Catholic Church that caused massive ripples through Europe and the dynastic families. The families. Right, we've got about 8 minutes, 7 minutes left of this first half. What's going to happen here? Just a wee bit deed, isn't it? Not much going on. So Davy Gray, 42 minutes into this live stream. Look at that field, Riley, man. The pass was awful, but the sectarianism in our country comes from that time period. I'm aware of all that, Ross. I know how it was formed. King wanted a divorce. And he's like, you know what, I bet you create a new religion where you can get a divorce, brother. Enter Protestantism. What was it like growing up during a time when Rangers were garbage? You say that like it's past tense. But obviously things are a bit, well, they're a bit better now, right? But shit, Julian. Shite. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I remember, I can't remember what FIFA it was. I think it might have been FIFA 16. Don't quote me on it. I remember even getting FIFA, man, and Rangers weren't even in the game. Imagine working that on it. How fucking bad that is. But yeah, it was shit. No, but imagine that. FIFA, not even in the fucking game of FIFA. How old? I'm 23. I'll be 24 in October. Send me a birthday card for my birthday. I was born in 2000. Hibs and Hearts weren't in it either when they got relegated. No, that was a very weak league, wasn't it? 27 people watching. How are we doing, everybody? Yo, I remember the playoff against Motherwell. Moshney fucking decking that guy. Us going down to getting beat 3-0. It was horrendous, man. No, Rangers were on the rest of all teams, just not that FIFA for whatever reason. Just absolutely freaking shite. As it goes forward, this could be 3-0. Oh no, Kyogo. I don't think it is. Kyogo. It's it for a throw in. Do you remember much of the Walter Smith second spell? Well, you got to bear in mind. See, when you're a kid and you're like 8, 9, 10, 11, right? That age, even younger when you're wearing other things. It's like you remember it, but it doesn't set in. You know, it's not until you get into your teens and you're about 14, 15, obviously around that time when I was that age, it wasn't good, but you don't appreciate things until you're older, like in sport and shit and things in life. So it is just, you know, it's like you remember them, but you don't have like fond it's not that it's not necessarily fond memories of them, but it's like sport is more like a blur. I think you just remember more about well, I mean that's how my mental process works, if that makes any sense. Like I can remember coming home from school in Airdrie. This is about 2006. 2006 Australian Grand Prix. Totally random thing here. And I remember Jenson Button's engine going. And like that sticks out to me very last lap his engine blew up. And that's like what? That's 18 years ago. And I was like 5 when that happened. So yeah. And remember when Rangers fans thought they would win the league after getting promoted under Mark Warburton? Yeah, there was a lot of delusion there. I mean, I was predicting us to win leagues and all that. I mean, at least I have the excuse of it when I was, 15, 16. So, but, at that age, you know right from wrong, and I should have known that was never going to happen. They're playing Hibs again on the 18th in the Cups. Hibs are getting tanned in 2 games. Absolutely. I like the Hibs' run-in, man. It looks rough. Do you remember the 2008 UEFA Cup run? But see, I remember bits and parts. I remember Nacho Novo's penalty and all that stuff. I remember getting beat 2-0 in the final, but it's like, it's just, see, when you're that young, you don't remember like a full run. You don't. That's just me. At least I don't. And I know it's obviously recency bias, but you remember like the 2022 one. You remember Leon in the groups, etc., etc. Scott Wright scoring 1-1. Football started to go down after 2012. Celtic, PSG, Juventus, Bayern all dominating their domestic leagues. Yeah. Yo, glad I could finally catch you live. Rangers fan from America as Hibs look to score. 2008 run was pretty rubbish in comparison to the recent one. We just held every game and got lucky. We beat teams and deserved our recent final. Yeah, I think the recent run was better. And at the end of the day, you lose. But against Senate, man, it never really looked like, it always looked like we were going to get beat against Frankfurt. As much as it pains to even speak about it, they looked like we were going to win that. It was on a knife's edge at the end, so that's what it is. But Liam Scales pass around with Carter Vickers. We got 21. People watching. Hit the like button. Hit the super chat button. I'll get the whiskey here. 2008 team was horrible to watch, but the players were like, there weren't really any characters in the 2022 team. I think football as a whole, those lacking characters, man, I don't see many. Nicholas Kuhn, you just love skipping past guys. Morelos as a character, but he wasn't really. He got injured and he wasn't in the run. He was in the run, but he wasn't in the last bit of the run. Lobbed forward, cleared by Hibs. Celtic are just launching it back. Hugo tries to win it. I'm back. I was having a shite. I'd say Ryan Kent's a bit of a character, the rat tail, he owned crocodiles, he, punching Scott Brown, even though it was definitely more of a push and all that stuff. But yeah, I think Morelos is definitely the only character, like proper character. Messi and Ronaldo, our generation's greats. Who's going to replace them? I don't know who's going to replace them, man. The gun celebration was cringe. I remember he did that. I think it was a bit cringe, right? But the amount of the people that were crying about that, it's like, just how can you be crying about that? No, I'm sorry. Like, it's just a fucking celebration. You know what I mean? The same people crying about it sing IRA songs, so why can't he do a gun celebration? I mean, fucking reel it in. Haaland and Mbappe, they're not really characters though. Mbappe's just a fud. Haaland is a mutant, to say the least. The far check is over. There's no penalties. We've got 45 seconds to go. Oh yeah, 19 people watching. Have Celtic had any real character since Brown though? It is a football problem. No, I know. Haaland and Mbappe, I think, are, they will, but in terms of character, I just don't really like it. Ronaldo and Messi have character. Like when you see Messi appear in like a Pepsi ad, he's just got an aura about him. I look at Haaland, I just see, nah, he's no. It's a society problem. I agree. They want to create robots. It's the same. People here like their wrestling, right? Look at wrestling. Where's the fuck? Where's the characters in wrestling? It's all generic. You're not going to get another Rock. You're not going to get a Hulk Hogan. They just give you cookie cutters. So it's like everything. It's even like movies, man. You're not going to create another batch of like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Willis, Hulkamania, brother. Yeah, you're not going to fucking this reality that we live in. It's even like a Donald Trump, right? You'll never get another Trump. Never. Never ever in politics. One of a kind sort of guy. Cantwell as a character, he's just difficult to deal with and just ends up embarrassing you in the media. Yeah, I'm kind of sick of Todd Cantwell. The Cincinnati Open. That's half time though, everybody, and I'm really debating whether or not I go to go longer. You vote for Trump, Steve? What's my name? Just done one. Are you staying for second half? Aye, JJ. Can't get enough of the banter between me and you, son, so I'll stay. Hope Cantwell leaves ASAP. I agree. Big Stevie Cool just raging the mighty hoops are ripping apart. Aye, of course I fucking am. I wanted to come on here and love life about Martin Boyle scoring a hat trick. That's at the windy. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Hibs fucking Celtic winning 2-0's not pissed me off. Good, I love your pain, Brian. Yeah, Trump all day. There you go. Yeah, they're using a lot of CGI and AI on Kamala Harris's rallies, and it's so obvious, man. There's people like growing limbs at their arse. Do more watch-alongs. I did a watch-along yesterday. It's all about getting the time, though. I've always got the time to do it, but there's just sometimes I'd rather just watch a game. And because yesterday I had a really sore throat, but the day I'm all right. But I still did the watch-along yesterday. Can you see Ayr winning the Scottish Championship? Yeah, I can see anybody winning the Scottish Championship, but the fact you beat who I thought were one of the favourites in Airdrie, 5-0, Scott Brown looks like he's got them ticking. I love the Championship, man. See watching the Championship on a Friday night, good entertainment. He always got a good game. User from McGregor playing well for Scotland, not trying his arse for Scotland. Wait, you mean Celtic? Well, he's done from Scotland. Cal McGregor's gone. Championship's a decent league for what it is. Far better than what it was 20 years ago, I agree. Obviously, 10 years ago, you did have not 15, 10, 8, 9. That season, you had Hearts, Hibs, and Rangers in it. Hearts finished, 27 points clear of Rangers. That was a very dark season. Michael Stewart, call Cantwell a prick was funny. Do watch-alongs for Scottish Championship games. Yeah, I love the Scottish Championship, right? But I've got a feeling no one would fucking watch that. What's your prediction for the season? What do you think your mob will win? I've already revealed what I think my team will win. JJ. I predicted the Scottish Cup. I said we'd go it in the qualifying round against Kiev. That might go elsewhere. Positive result. I said we'd lose the League Cup in the semi. I said we'd go it in the Europa League in the last 16 and would finish second in the league. So there you go. The Rangers Motherwell playoff was funny. It was. Well, it's funny looking back on it, right? Because it was that much of a mess. I remember at the time, like when Motherwell won, it was like, holy fuck, with another year in the championship here. Honestly, felt so deflating. Hibs lined into them. But after that early goal, every Rangers supporter went, "Oh, for fuck yeah!" Well, I wasn't even live in time for the goal. At least put the score up in time so we can find your pain easy. Yeah, I need to. I can't do it right now, right? But I will learn how to do that. I've kept it very basic, you know. But it's 2-0, as the title suggests. So 2-0 for Celtic. We've got 32 people watching here on the Watchalong. I'm going to check Twitter. What's people saying? Is there any transfer news today? Any team news in the other games? I put the score in the title. I did! It is game over, though. It's a shame Rangers never re-signed for him. I remember in the 2016 Euros, he came back on the scene. People were like, oh, I've got to sign him. Never let him. Parkhead, Frank. Just see that first goal, man. Just a ball over the top. Kyogo just keeps running, plays the ball. Well, I say plays the ball. He shoots and then whipped across by Forrest. Too easy. Hibs hyping this up 6 hours ago. An AI image of a Hibs player standing on top of Arthur's seat. That fucking went well for you, didn't it? How bad are Hibs? This is too easy for us. Yes, Hibs are extremely poor. It's just awful for Hibs, that goal, because see, once Kyogo hits it, you can clearly see that the goalkeeper, he's going to save it, but he's going to parry it out. Forrest knows that, reads the game, and then, whips it across for Kuhn. Hibs are so limited on the wing. There's just no threat. I agree with that. Is any team outside of Celtic actually start the season well? Hearts are awful. Hibs are awful. Motherwell were pretty bad. Come on, it took a spanking. I'd say St Mirren. They're undefeated in Europe, and they beat Hibs 3-0, which again, beating Hibs 3-0 might not be. Why are they looking for an offside here when Kyogo's in his own half? Who's watching the Sky coverage here? Are they looking for an offside? I can't really hear. But they paused it as soon as O'Reilly made the pass. Both Dundee teams are all right. I agree. Yeah, well, I mean, Dundee United drawn yesterday's pretty poor, but Dundee were really good against Hearts. Can't give Calmack that space. Nope. Hibs, no relevance since 2017 final. 16. Another shite day in Rangers history. Chris Boyd. What's he even talking about today? What's the other 2 games today? Hibs are falling apart again. Any chance of a goal, Hibs? How great would it be, though, this second? I know, obviously, some people wouldn't want it, right? How great would it be if Hibs made it 2-1 as soon as we kicked it off? It'd be brilliant. Chris Boyd just said there's a guy outside trying to resell his ticket, which he never got in. When we beat Kiev and get 5 million, who should we bring in? Don't say Shanklin because he wouldn't get in the team ahead of Big Dessers. I seen a TikTok earlier, right? It was like it had the audio of Clark saying bye bye Rangers, and it was like 3 pictures of Scott Wright, and it's like because you're happy Rangers didn't sign Shankland, and then it said in brackets because he's shite. And it was Scott Wright, and the guy commented like, "No, we need Shankland," and the guy who posted it on TikTok replied to him and said, "No, we don't need Shankland. Scott Wright's the man. Clement loves him, and he's one of our best players." I fucking hate TikTok. See people on TikTok and Twitter, both sides or Scottish football, they talk the biggest amount of fucking shite I've ever seen. Bum licking each other as well. Oh, your team's good. Oh, your team's good. Oh, your team did that. I actually despise TikTok, and I hope this fucking chat agrees with it because it's honestly embarrassing what goes on TikTok. Pretending Scott Wright's a fucking world beater. I don't know, right? Why Clement loves Scott Wright, but it's no good enough. It would be brilliant if Hibs could keep the ball for longer than 30 seconds. Never mind a goal. Yeah, it would. Did you think that Joey Barton would be good for Rangers? I can't really. I mean, I kind of remember. I thought he'd be all right. I didn't. See, at the end of the day, right? The Rangers team then was poor. It would take a player of substantial quality to like single-handedly make Rangers fantastic, and Joey Barton was never it. He was at best a decent player. He was all right at Marseille, etc. But it's just like he was never, and this was at him towards the end of his career. I thought he'd have been all right. Did I think it would have been as bad as what happened? No. But when you look at the Rangers team, then it was very lethargic. The midfield like Cranshaw, all the Senderos, players like that against a Celtic team that was young and exciting. When you look at it and you think back, that team was always going to get scudded. It would be great if Celtic just forfeited the second half too, but it's never going to be. It would be great, wouldn't it? It'd be fucking fantastic. But it's not going to happen. Oh, the banter years, you missed them. Kilmack's goal blew Kearney's away. What was the better goal? Two very good goals. Shanks is fat. It's pretty cringe. Scott Wright, yeah, like Cantwell, exactly. Scott Wright, I gave up on him 2 years. I gave up on him when he came through the fucking door. Never understood that signing. Really hope Clark play Ferguson since Calmack retired for Scotland. I agree, but Ferguson is out. I've seen people talking, right? Rangers rabble. Somebody on the Rangers rabble said if Rangers get into the playoff and they get the 5 million, they're going to let Cantwell and Hadji go for free. Why? Hadji scored a fucking hat trick yesterday in a B team game. Yeah, it might have been against 14-year-olds or whatever, but fuck, it's still better than what Scott Wright could do. Clement's got blood on his hands if he lets Hadji go and keeps Scott Wright. I actually do not get it. And it doesn't look like Hadji wants to leave this football club. See, if Hadji wanted to leave this football club, why would he be playing with the B team? It's an actual disgrace. Stevie, whose goal was better, Tierney's or McGregor's? Come on, tell us. The answer to that will require a warrant, or in this case, a super chat. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Hadji. I don't know either. I honestly don't know what's going on. I just fucking keep the guy and play him. Couple of years left on his contract, and there's talk of letting him go for free. A guy with that amount of talent. It's no wonder this club gets run into the ground if you're letting players like that go. There's talent going out that door there. Delusional anyone. Can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to draw. Hadji wants away. I don't think 6 or 7 million for Hadji is unreasonable, right? But the reality is the injuries, the past 2 years have not been good for the guy. Fuck, there we go. Tell us who goal was better. Begin, say his name. Right, so let's actually look at the 2 goals, right? Thanks for the super chat, Craig B and Strasbourg Steve. Right. Honestly, what goal gave me more enjoyment? Obviously, it was Tierney, right? I don't need to explain why that gave me more enjoyment. But the McGregor goal was very good. Both goals, though, both teams are critical of giving them too much space. I'm actually going to go with the Tierney goal, right? And everybody knows I'm pretty impartial, but you know why I'm going to go with the Tierney goal? With a bit of bias included, because it's been a long time since Rangers have seen a winger on the right cut in and use his left. And because it was so similar to Aaron Robin, honestly, there's not much to choose between both goals, man, right? The McGregor goal's very good. It's a brilliant goal, but the defending's pretty poor at the end of the day. And I see here, it's a good goal. I just seen the replay there. Yeah, it was a standing shot, but yeah, I think, if we're taking all our tinted specs off, they're two pretty good goals at the end of the day. McGregor is way better, to be fair. Let's take the glasses off. Nah, I think Tierney's was good. Although if you listen to Rangers TV, Tom Miller sounded like, I don't know, his house got broke into or something because, Tierney, 2-0, quality. I don't know if you've seen the clips for Rangers TV when Celtic were pumping us like 4 or 5-0. That's what it sounded like when Rangers scored. It actually sounded like he was commentating on a Celtic goal. Needs strip. I mean, there's Clive Townsley out there that's got no job, and I remember during COVID, he was the big man. Absolutely, as Kyogo's dragged that shot wide. So, yeah, well, the replay there, sorry, but yeah, he should have scored. I agree, McKenzie. But here, I think they're two very well worked goals, man. Honestly, I appreciate both of them. I don't think there's much to choose between them. But yeah, if you think the McGregor goal's better, that's fair enough. Let's see here. Right, so the players are coming out. I think we might go back in Whittaker when we put Kiev at. It's like 7 million though. Will this be Kyogo's last season? Tell you what, Kyogo, he needs to start producing goals, man. He's missing quite a few chances. He was very good in pre-season. He'll be top goal scorer in the league. I've got a feeling it could be Dessers. If Rangers don't sign anyone and Dessers can, add about 10%, and then he can maybe do something. Yeah, that's a fair way to look at it. Better team goal was the Tierney one. Better individual effort was McGregor. See when McGregor scores, normality, it's screamers, isn't it? Desser's so frustrating he is. Another 2 goals this half. I predicted 5-0, so I'm not going to change that. Kyogo's overrated. Can fit one style for one manager. There's a reason he's never picked internationally. But I mean, yeah, I see that, but if you've got a striker that's great at one style, shouldn't you play to that one style? McGregor's been at Celtic his full life. I don't even remember anyone bidding for him at all, ever. Well, neither do I, and that is the age-old question. If you're that good, why did no one bid for you? Yeah, I think he's 31 now, isn't he, McGregor? Just 31. That was a decent ball in there. No strikers 100% goal to rate. Even the top players have an off. No, they do, but I mean, Dessers is the amount of chances that Dessers misses, man. Like Dessers could have got about 50 goals last season, right? And I get it. You can't score every shot, but the guy had that many chances he could have. And a lot of it's down to his good position. I'll always say this about Dessers. It's almost like his positioning's that great. It makes him look bad because he misses way more chances, but then you need to do that anyway. Check his trophy cabinet. He only went on loan. Who are we on about here? Callum McGregor. Well, see, that's it. Yeah, we're on about Callum McGregor's trophy cabinet. I'll hand it over to Todd Cantwell because he's got more apparently, or at least he wished to have more. Wishful thinking, kind of wishful thinking yet again. As Callum McGregor, but did he hit the post? See, my stream's a bit behind here, so honestly don't know anymore. Kind of wishful thinking. Oofed. Dessers is 10 times better than O was the player he signed for 2.5 million so before he didn't kick a ball. More media lies. Callum McGregor. Damn, for that was in. McGregor off the post, keeper completely flat footed. Tell you what, how far behind's my fucking stream here, everybody? I need to fix this. Is a Willie Pearson, so Willie Pearson. I was on about what you were on about there. I seen the comment earlier and I've just fucking clocked on. What the fuck happened there? I've got my you're at 4840. I've got my laptop. It's got Sky Go or Virgin Go. Yeah, I need to refresh this stream because it's ages behind. No, do not be. Don't be doing that. Remove. But cheers for slagging my name. Not heard that one before. I wasn't slagging it. He pointed it out. I know, that's pretty funny, man. I'm sorry, that is. I got a cheap pop out of me. Oh, Christ. That is pretty good. Every day's a school day, did he? Fucking hell. That's pretty fucking good, isn't it? Anyway, right, that cheered me up. What would cheer me up more? Those fucking a Hibs goal or two, please, thank you. I'm at 49 now, which is about 10 minutes later than everybody else. But anyway, oh, that's brilliant. Some people just get shafted with their name. That's the, you know, I've got Cool in my name. Cool guy. Haven't heard that one before. But I'd rather be called a cool guy. Cheerio. Cheerio. I think it was a wee bit offside there. Are you going to laugh at this shot for Hibs? Coolio. Fuck, I don't know. My stream's that far behind. I don't even know what's going on. All right, that's fucking too good. Kevin Nash has got to sue. My legs, big Stevie. No, but it would be Stephen Richards would sue me. Big Stevie Cool from the Blue WO. Big Daddy Cool though. Daddy. Yeah, that Hibs shot over the bar wasn't too good. Coolio, R.I.P. Coolio. But yeah, Hibs should have done a lot better there. But when you look at my space Boyle's got. But see, that's the difference, right? McGregor got all that space in the first half. What did he do? He put it in top bins. Coolio at Parky is the biggest what the fuck moment. Still can't believe it. Yeah. Brilliant. Played over the top. Kyogo into the side net, and I tell you what, that probably should have been 3-0. I can't go for that joke. That was fucking brilliant. Right. Composure. Need a bit of composure here. Hibs are all over the place here, man. Free kick to Hibs. Free kick to Hibs, everybody. Free kick to Hibs. Right, let's get a poll up. Can Hibs win? Should have just ended the stream after the first half. You know what, Ross? I should have, but you know what? I love the banter here. I think it's good. I'm still hopeful that this game can finish with a positive result in Hibs' favour. I'm from a long line of Willie Pearsons. My dad and granddad were Willie Pearsons. From 99%. No wonder you thought Overton would win the league title. Yeah, I'm all about that Delirimo, baby. But no, in all seriousness, no, Hibs are fucked. I mean, I predicted 5-0, so I'm here because, I don't know. Don't even know what's going on. But yeah, I'll probably do a watch along. What game's up next? What game's up next? Rangers Kiev. I'll probably do a watch along for that. So that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good crack. I only did like the last 15 minutes against Kiev in the last one. No real pain. We started seasons under Gerrard. Better than you and won nothing. That is true though. You know what I mean? And I think against Kiev and Motherwell, right? There was spells in the game. You can see Rangers building something, right? It's more than what could be said against Hearts. But when they make subs and Dial comes on, and I mean Scott Wright just starts games, it's like you need to improve on that, man. You really, really do. There's no two ways about it. Is Kyogo injured? I'll tell you what, that is a game changer if Kyogo Furuhashi here has got a long-term injury. Is it his shoulder? Yeah, he has that niggling shoulder injury. We were touching on that. I can't remember when we were. Wasn't touching his shoulder literally, but if that's his shoulder fucked, which let's see here. I mean, it didn't look too bad, but here, let me see him fall to the deck here. He's fucked. That doesn't look good. I was playing tennis. He doesn't look too bad there. But I was playing tennis about a year ago, and I dislocated my fucking. It was like, I don't know what it was. It felt like I swung for the hit and it just popped. But because I was obviously playing tennis, when I came back down for the serve, it popped back in. Lucky, like, I couldn't be arsed doing it myself either coming on. Yeah, so Kyogo injured. There you go. Fun wee story there about me playing tennis in a place called Kesh. You know what I mean? Kesh. Ball launch forward. Like, come on, you. Go on that, Martin. Martin. I want an Empire biscuit. I want a snowball. But I tell you what, Kyogo being injured, man, that would be good news for Rangers for obvious reasons. But the guy loves a goal against Rangers, man. If he would miss that Old Firm, that would be absolutely massive. Kyogo's a wee voice. Big Desser's solid. Hardly ever injured. Yeah, I tell you what, say what you want about Cyril Dessers, but that is saving grace. He's never injured. Like he's built. He fucking runs around. He's the man. What are the most popular sports in Scotland in order? I'm assuming football is number one. Yes, football would be number one. Then it would probably be rugby, wouldn't it? Idea. Put Maida Bernardo on. I just never got rugby. I liked playing rugby, but see watching it, man, it's just a bit. I don't know. It's probably a turning point for Dess. If he scores 20 plus goals this season, we just need to accept him for what he is. True, but I just think the player up front for Rangers needs to be doing that as a bare minimum. But like I said, I think his positioning lets him down because it's that good. He gets so much more opportunities than the average person would up front. You still need a striker pronto. Can't stand Mikey Johnson. Who's the last striker who scored 20 plus goals for 2 seasons? I think Morelos did in 2 of his 5, did he? I don't want to put. Have I plucked out of thin air? But you know, if we're talking before then, you're probably looking at Boyd, Miller, those sort of. Yeah, I might not have been back to back. I don't know. I need to look at them. I mean, Morelos. No, I know it sounds crazy, right? I think Desser's positioning does let him down because it's so good. Because know why? It gets him so many more opportunities, so his conversion rate's so much fucking worse. Like even against Hearts, he got into so many great positions, but ballooned them. See if he got into less great positions, he wouldn't miss. He wouldn't miss as many chances, and therefore he wouldn't be viewed as bad. But then if you don't get as many chances, then you wouldn't score as many. It swings and roundabouts, but honestly, I know it sounds mental, but there's method to the madness. Come on, Hibs. Cleared. Dessers is the modern day Daniel Couchon. Morelos was awesome. He was his worst enemy. Dessers constantly being fouled too. Gets nothing from Loyal's men in black. Here come the men in black. Here they come. Tell you what, I'm surprised there's been no more goals in this. Fulham make £20 million bid for Palace defender Anderson. What would my Hibs 11 be today? Well, let me tell you something, brother. It's not really. I'm trying to look for a bit of transfer news here because this game's kind of just fell flat on its arse. So, Hibs it. It's early, but we're in danger. We can lose the league in the next few weeks if we don't play our way out, but it's not over. We've got time to build from. We'll see by the first Old Firm. Yeah. Oh, come on. What a ball to the back post. What the fuck's he doing, number 35? Diddy, man. That's embarrassing. Fucking shite. What's that all about? When does the transfer window end? Fuck, I can't even remember, man. It's always the end of the month or the start of September, so poor for Hibs there. Yep. August 31st. Yeah, so let me just look at my calendar here. So I believe the playoffs would end either 27th or 28th, which would give Rangers 3 or 4 days, like, to sign players. So what's happening with the Steelers? It arrived in Britain end of August. It has arrived. I've seen pictures. Kyogo, what's he doing? I find it hilarious. I'm in America watching the game in Scotland and I'm 1 minute ahead of you. But see, I because you 29th is Champions League draw, it must be. This stream's behind. Now, if I was watching it directly from the TV, it wouldn't be, because using an app, it's behind. YouTube's automatically on a delay, so I actually don't really know how bad the delay is, but yeah. Yeah, but the Champions League draw, obviously, it's weird going to be reacting to it because there's no more group. It's just you get that. Hibs get a goal, we'll go on and win. I like your thinking, Willie Pearson. Kyogo should have scored. He should have there. Like I say, I think Kyogo and Dessers are quite similar. Their positioning's very good, but yeah, Kyogo, obviously, let's be honest, better than Dessers. But he does miss his fair load of chances as well. As it's through it wide. Not a chance. Dessers. Kyogo misses a decent amount of sitters too. He does. Hibs beat. Son of Scotland 90. Son of Scotland texting me a Hibs beat. It fucking looks like it. Looks like it. Oh, you're going to watch the Aberdeen St Mirren game, Stevie? I'll probably watch it, but I'm not doing a watch along. I'll need to go and get some deep. All strikers do, to be honest. Only a few exceptions. Yeah, see up here, right? You're not going to get a striker that's going to bang like 8 out of 10 shots into the back of the net. That's long gone. You haven't really seen anyone like that since Larson, McCoist, and that the league's just not good enough, right? The only way it's going to happen if they do it for a season, they'll get bought. Yeah, there is like Boyd scored a shit ton of goals, but you're right, he couldn't do anything else, which is really why he couldn't really get. But it's just the reality, isn't it? Kenny Miller scored something like 19 and 21 at 10 before he left. Yeah, again, I mean that's a great record. Can't complain with that. Hibs actually keep attacking here, but they're not doing anything. Hibs have been a bit better this half. No, they have been, but the damage is already done, isn't it? So can't really do much about it. Can Hibs win? 18% of the vote. Matt O'Reilly clears it. Hibs though, they're clapping them. Yeah, the thing is with this game, right? You see it even against most teams. You can't wait till you're 2-0 down to start playing football, let alone against Celtic. And that's the problem with Hibs. I mean, if this was 0-0 and you're a Celtic fan and Hibs were having this bit of possession and you'd be bricking it a bit. But they're 2-0 up. You're like, Hibs, you score one, we'll score four more, sort of thing. Number 6, what's he going to do? Pass it out wide. Right, 28 people watching. Smash that like button, everybody. Number 10. Yeah, the 2-0 feels more like a 3 or 4, to be honest. See it 2-0. The game's always open, but I think this is one of the 2-0s you just feel like it's deep. I mean, if Hibs score, Celtic will be like, fuck. But we'll have to wait and see. Boyle's just not great anymore, is he? No, I don't think he is. I think Martin Boyle at one stage was very good, but not anymore. It's all over for Martin Boyle. So there's not long to go. How many minutes? 24 minutes to go. Nah, Hibs overall are just poor. A lot worse when he was seen as good. That is true. I think even when Hibs were good, though, and he was good, that he offered like individual moments. I'm not saying he doesn't do it anymore, but they're far and there's not many floating about. The ball's launched it left there. Got 27 people watching. Back to Scales. He puts it across. Not much. Tell you what, Casper Schmeichel, man, in here. Let that into the back of the net. Alistair Johnson going on a wee run. Last time Boyle was good was the last time Hibs put up performances against us. Yeah. As it's at left. Kyogo's down again. Where do you think Hibs will finish? I said 8th, but that was before the start of the season. You look at Motherwell, you look at Ross County, you look at St Johnstone. They shouldn't be below them. Again, they shouldn't be below the Dundee clubs or even St Mirren, but they just probably will be. I think it's looking like 9th for Hibs. I think we'd smash this Hibs team 5-0. I don't know when do we even play Hibs. I don't even know. Kyogo down again. He's down again. And again, oh no, Carter Vickers, what's he doing? Ball forward to Kasper Schmeichel. Carter Vickers. I've stopped taking notes for this game, but that doesn't really bother me. If Rangers bring back Carling as a sponsor, they've got a chance. Even the you're right. See the sponsors these days, man. I think they're just so like Unibet, Dafabet. I'm not saying you can't have a good gambling sponsor, but I feel normality the better ones are like drink or like phone companies. I like Arsenal's like Invincible one with the O2 logo is just that's like not even the Invincible one, the maroon one. I think they wore in 0506. It's like I'm not saying you can't get any good kits with gambling, but no, you're right, Julian. They were, but I don't know what it is. I just think the drink ones are better. You doing a sponsor with Paddy Parr? No, I'd never sell it. Friday night football, Manchester United against Fulham. They get beat by Man City yesterday. West Ham against Villa. Be good to see Aston Villa back in the Champions League. Start of the season, every game I've watched outside of the Dundee derby has been the same. What shite? Dundee were good against Hearts. It wasn't as end to end because I thought Hearts were just awful. By the way, Lawrence Shankland has not been good this season, but I'd still take him. It's only been 2 games in. Thought he was still Hearts' best player. Well, I know he was second best. Taylor. Rangers made that Taylor guy look like the next Cafu or something. Then against Dundee, man, the guy's scoring own goals, snapping players, just looking generally shit. Bet you Kasper Schmeichel's sitting here thinking, this is the easiest retirement gig I could ask for. I'd take Shankland at Rangers, no quit. Absolutely. What's the gimmick with Danilo, by the way? He's not even getting minutes, man. And I think there's no excuse. I think he should have got about 10 minutes. Even if you don't want to take the Essers off, bring Danilo on then. Danilo sucks. Give him a shot, though. He needs something. That's because all the teams raise their games against us. So, Willie, do you believe that every team in this league lets Celtic win and they try their best against us? Is that what you believe? Is this going to be fucking 3-0? Because you know what my argument would be against that, right? See when Rangers did 9 in a row, did Celtic fans think the same thing? And what would your argument have been? Would your argument have been, you're right, actually? Yeah, we do have more rivals in the league than Celtic, right? I get that, but let's be honest. I read I read the stat out here, right? Celtic have only won 4 at the last 15 games at Easter Road, which tells you Hibs, who obviously hate Rangers more than Celtic, have made it. They're the best team in the league at taking points off Celtic at home. They're better than Rangers. So let's not blame Hibs today or whatever, even though Hibs are pretty bad today. Rangers have not been good enough against Celtic for a long time now. Let's be honest. There should only be one team in the league that's got the best home record against Celtic, and it should be Rangers. It shouldn't. It should not be Hibs. The refs help them out as well, but see, that's more what they talk about. If we have more rivals, it means on average they try harder. Oh, if we have more, not I get that. We have Dundee United, Aberdeen, Hibs, etc. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Love the coverage on the channel. European Ties SPFL, by the way, bro. You're my go-to for Scottish football commentary and analysis. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I love see the wee European qualifiers with St Mirren and all. I love watching all that games. Talking all that shite. If you could pick any past Rangers player playing the current team, who would it be? It's got to be fucking. We need a striker, so it's got to be Ali McCoy, isn't it? But we do. I mean, but you probably need every position. That's the only thing. Who does Celtic have? Hearts, Rangers. Oh, fuck! It could have been 2-1. I'm an Aberdeen fan, but I hate Celtic just as near as the Rangers. See, I thought by your comments, Tavis, that you were an actual Rangers fan because you obviously wanted Celtic to lose this game. So that just goes to show you. That's why we're so good in Europe. It's unbiased referees and they struggle so much. Come on. See this. I think we've got to be honest, right? See the teams that get the most decisions in the league. It's Rangers and Celtic. I think we're all man enough to admit that. We can cry between ourselves who gets the most, but there's always a big team bias. That's not a Scotland thing. That's a European thing. You know, England, it's the exact same thing. Man United are going to get decisions that Burnley don't get. Real Madrid are going to get decisions fucking, Espanyol aren't going to get. And Rangers and Celtic are going to get decisions that Air United aren't going to get. That's just how football fucking works. And, is what it is. Nah, remember, I do. Brilliant. That's a character. Where are they? Mikey Johnson on, and this is exactly why Celtic fans are just not happy with their transfer window because Mikey Johnson coming on for Kyogo is bogging. Even out after season, get on with it. Stop crying. Well, Cal McGregor said that, and then Celtic got every decision in the 2022-23 season. I remember that. Oh, even itself out. It has to even itself out. When Connor Goldson was playing basketball. Funny how Willie Collum is the head of referees now and a self-confessed Celtic fan. Aye. Like I said, sport. Yeah, you know what? May as well just watch this full game. Because it's nearly over. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. Big day coming on. So St Johnstone away to Kelly. Look that. O'Reilly's been quiet all game. Maybe he's trying to keep himself injury free for that big transfer. Well, thanks to the referees and whoever helped Celtic, Ross County and Dundee. Willie Collum. Right, come on, boy. £700,000 man. I think it's time you. What's he doing, man? Offside, brilliant. Shite. Utter fucking. What's this poll got, by the way? 88% voting no on a Hibs win. Guess that was at 2-0 down. Not surprised, not many people voted that. Live chat. Back to the live chat, everybody. Right, we've been talking for an hour and a half. Who's been here for the full hour and a half? We're at 10 likes. Hibs just not doing anything, man. I was actually decent play for number 5. No idea who number 5 is. But Here we go. Launch forward. Number 21. Boom. I don't rate that sign for Hibs, really. Not convinced on Bowie from his previous club and that. Yeah, I thought it was a weird one. 700k for Fulham. He was a hot prospect at once upon a time, but is he anymore? Maybe I'm busy tidying up. Is it still 2-0? Yes, it is 2-0. Could be 2-1 though. No. Hibs are minced. They are. See the next time Hibs go forward and it's offside, man. Jeez, what is going on? What is going on? Absolute pish is what it is. Oh. Absolutely. Feel the pain. We've got a great day in life. Feel the pain. Feel the burn. Like 700k is quite a lot for Hibs. It is. You know, if you compare it to what Aberdeen signed, like Leighton Clarkson for, and he was good. It was around the same, went to about $1 million. And it's wide. Hold on here. Scottish League is just mince and a tatties. Just getting mince and tatties for their dinner then. That'd be a depressing Sunday dinner, wouldn't it? Ooh, wouldn't like that. Would not like that, everybody. That would be rank rotten. Hibs play so slow, lack so much quality. They're just shit. Hearts Aberdeen can afford fees like that these days. Think of how much money they make in transfers regularly. True. But they don't really tend to spend it, as it's almost free now. Yeah, I might go live later on my channel. Well, I need to talk about Rangers. I need to look ahead. Look ahead. Mikey Johnston shoots. He shoots, he scores. Oh, cramp in the leg. Launch forward. Looked like an elbow to the dome. Wasn't that long ago Hibs and that were breaching 200k mark on transfers. Yeah. Kasper Schmeichel. What a ball for Kasper Schmeichel that was. Like, see Hibs, man, they just haven't done enough. Like, this game's been in the balance, so to speak, for about since half time. Celtic haven't really been as good as they were in the first half. You know, if Hibs get one, the game is there to be drawn. The offside flag, Shafton, Dyson, Maeda. Right, I think we'll end that poll. Hibs the better team. I mean, maybe in the second half, like, but I don't think anyone's going to. Look at that poll only ending at 99%. What's that about? Matt O'Reilly running. They're all new owners and they make a lot more transfers than 10 years ago. They're doing pretty well in that respect. They are, Ross. Alistair Johnson subbed off. Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston, who I said is a better defender than James Tavernier. What was that? Is that a clippable moment? Mayoski's real quality. Celtic too silly to sign him. Whatever Celtic's pretensions. When Mikey Johnson comes on, they're all delusional. Aye. Is that Yang? Yang's come on. Come on, Hibs. Give us something. Give us something. Look at that. That's rank rotten. Another substitution. Ryan McCurdy. No, Dylan Levitt even. I thought it was Ryan McCurdy. Bowie is rubbish. Yes, he's not up to much. Not up to much, but no one in this Hibs team's really up to much, though. Final change for Hibs. That's the Olympic Games complete. Who even watching the Olympic Games? Really? Oh. What are you doing? He is pish. I think David Gale will get the first Edinburgh derby. Then if Hibs lose, he'll be sacked. I think Craig Leafy might be sacked early in the season as well. I agree with that. If we had a real TV deal, our league would be decent. Only asking for 60 million a season over 30 million. Yeah. This match is as usual in the SPFL, an exercise in the mere face waggery. It's been a pretty shite game, isn't it? It's no good. Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, it speaks volumes. Easter Road isn't sold out. Home game for Celtic would be at least a full ground if Hibs had a decent side. Did I watch the Olympics opening ceremony? No, but I'm aware of what happened. I've seen the photos. I've seen the photos. I've seen the videos. Satan at work in the Olympics opening ceremony. Men should only be watching the Olympics for the women's volleyball and swimming. I agree, Milo. I'm not watching it for Tom Daly, that's for sure. Decent block there. Decent block. They've changed to volleyball. There's just so much of a mess. There was like some. I can't even be arsed getting into it. Somebody wearing glasses, man, multicoloured hair and like a mask. I can't even. They were competing in a women's event. I don't even know what's going on there. And then you've got the whole boxing drama. 2 female Olympians were sent home for being a bit too open doors with their fellow competitors. I'm sure their fellow competitors hated that. Oh, fuck me, man. How they... Big boy just rattled the bar. Only gay men and trans women can show flesh now. To be fair, boy, I doubt you, but decent shot. Yeah, it was. He curled it. That would have been perfect, like, if it just went in. Lucky Celtic as usual. One of them, Luna Alonso. I don't know who they are by their names, but I am sure she's pretty good, big man. Hibs unlucky not to score there. Yep. Have we not noticed though, right, when certain YouTubers they get asked questions about like the Celtic women's team or Rangers women's team, and they just deflect it, and they actually talk about how good looking Matt O'Reilly is because they're actually they're scared to compliment women's looks. That's the state of YouTube in 2024, isn't it? Oh, but Matt O'Reilly's sexy, but I can't say that about the women that play in the Celtic team because look her up. Olympic gender test should be a kick in the balls. Yeah, why was the boxer? It was in the women's one wearing a guard around his cock. Who knows? I was unlucky not to score there. You do know Ellie Barber is complete arsehole. I mean, I've never met her, so I couldn't tell you. Free header there. Saved. Mikey Johnson punched in the face, fella. Yeah, they start their cheating as usual. It was Mikey John. So what's even going on here? They're getting a penalty. Mikey Johnson's rolling about. She's a genetic condition which produces male chromosomes and hormones naturally, but she is female, mate. But see, what's even going on there? But see, I thought there's something because the Algerians, if she was a man, I just wouldn't see how the Algerians would have backed her. I think the Scottish Parliament had a discussion where they lift the alcohol ban in stadiums, but they decided not to. Bit annoying. Yeah, it is. Off the park, then came back on for treatment to waste time. I'm watching Genk versus Club Brugge at the same time as the Hibs versus Celtic game, and the entertainment plus quality difference is very obvious. Genk versus a bit of Club Brugge. Yeah, this game's just petered out into it. 29 people watching though. The UK is in any state. It's a grim place, says Julian Dix. The UK. UK's on its arse. Milo sounds more like Huckleberry Finn to me. Are they getting a penalty for that, by the way? Did you see any of the riots in Belfast? Well, I was out last Saturday, so the 3rd of August, and they were relatively close. I was in a nightclub, but they were up Sandy Row. If anyone knows Belfast, South Belfast, Sandy Row. It's kicking off. It was kicking up the falls as well, both sides. It was weird. You had the Rangers supporter club in Sandy Row, and guys came up for down south, public, proper Republicans who oppose immigration, and they were in the Rangers supporter club, posing with the tricolour and the Union Jack. Bizarre fucking times in Belfast the last couple of weeks. But yeah, England's on its arse for 800 years. Always going to happen. What do you find out secret deals like migration is paying back for genocide? Yeah, I know all about what's going on. Milo, Tavis, what you staying North? Yes. Oh, aye, Tavis. Sadly, worn-torn Belfast. But yeah, I live in East Belfast. Oh, yeah, which is so your race is not far. It's the north of Ireland, mate. That's not particularly correct, Milo. The north of Ireland would be like Donegal. Northern Ireland. Yeah, I think they'll be United Ireland fairly soon. Can I ask why you support Scotland? Is that directed at me or someone else in the chat? I mean, I live here, but I mean, I'm from the mighty Airdrie. Aye, that about the Dutch guy in the Olympics, man. That is absolutely mental. That's I don't even want to get into that on a stream. The main thing, Star Trek. In Star Trek, they said they said in United Ireland in 2024. Really? Julian's the FBI. Ireland has the same problems as the UK. It doesn't matter which country they're part of. Yeah, you're right. So you seen in Dublin last year when they were rioting, fucking each country has got its own side of politics, all that stuff. Is Julian the FBI the taxman? Fascinating, Frank. CIA. Wasn't my decision, Julian. But yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be back rather sooner than later. I have a house waiting on me. What's that all about? We've got 4 minutes to go. There's not much happening here. But yeah, it's good. You know, you can talk about politics here in the chat. Three and a half minutes to go. Julian Gestapo. The Gestapo. Oh man, 3 minutes to go. This felt like the fucking longest stream I've ever done. Did do 2 hours yesterday, to be fair, but is what it is. Better watch Stevie. He'll be trying to draw your teeth. Better not. I need one of my teeth out, like, so maybe it could do me a favour. Gonna get that done soon. Safe to say, Hibs have been robbed here. I don't think they've been fucking robbed, unless there's something about to happen that I haven't seen. But yeah, I mean, this has been too easy for Celtic, man. Thiago Odin home. Odin home. Odin home. Right, back into the live chat. What's everyone's final thoughts here? Mikey Johnson's coming off. Mikey Johnson's off. 6 subs, always cheating. They should forfeit the game for that. But it's a concussion substitution. Fucking come on. Reel it in. Anyway, that's it. Celtic have won 2-0. Is that the game's over? Right. The game is well and truly over. It was over a long time ago. I mean, I thought it would have been a much more. There was a big collision there in the middle of the pitch. I thought it would have been. I actually want to just double check how far I've been behind here. So I'm about 85 seconds behind the actual. Well, that's according to Flash score. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're going to end this live stream, everybody. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the banter. And yeah, Celtic have won. No real surprise there. I'll upload a match review because, you know, I love talking about this clinical depression stuff. Anyway, we'll be back. I'll probably I'll probably be live later on my channel, but I'll do a watch along on the mighty Kiev game. So yeah, till next time, everybody. Peace.